Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I want to talk about patch 10.1.5 because based on what we found so far in the PTR, apparently some new or old Naxxramas recipes and mounts are going to be added into the game in patch 10.1.5. So as you can see, first of all we'll get this new mount that will be probably a drop from one of the new bosses that will be released in patch 10.1.5, but this is not really something that we care about. What we care about is, of course, the return of all the different old recipes and all the different items from Naxxramas that are really nice and that you will be able to make probably millions of gold in patch 10.1.5 with. So some of these very famous items include, for instance, the Icebane plate set. So as you can see, this one is definitely one of the sets that probably a lot of people are going to try to get as soon as patch 10.1.5 will be released. And then you have a lot of these different weapons. For instance, this one is very famous, a really cool shield. And you will have a lot of things. One thing that is interesting to see is that, again, all the different ancient plants are going to be BOEs. So this is going to be another really good opportunity to make a lot of gold, especially for the first people who discover how you will be able to actually farm these different ancient plants. And then people will start selling these different plants and, of course, selling and crafting the different items. So patch 10.1.5 is going to be great for all these different reasons. And of course, it's also great because it means that a lot of people will be now able to use all these different items as a transmog. And as you can see, the system will be very similar to Zul'Gurub. You will need to have one of these slime covered scroll in order to reveal the random recipes. And so probably it's going to be another kind of secret that people will have to find out. And as soon as people will discover how you will be able to start farming these different recipes, then that's going to be when you should definitely start farming for all these different recipes. Now, what I want to talk about is, can you do right now anything in order to start preparing for patch 10.1.5 and to make a lot of gold with these different items? And should you, for instance, invest in some of the materials that we know will be needed for some of these different items? My answer is no, you should not. The reason why is because, as we've seen with patch 10.0.7, a lot of the different materials that were needed in order to craft all these different items from Zul'Gurub, and a lot of them were removed from the game for a long period of time, simply became extremely easy to farm when patch 10.0.7 was launched, and so the value decreased extremely fast. So what will happen if you start right now, for instance, like buying a lot of these different materials from the auction house, hoping to sell them for a big profit later on, is that most likely you'll just end up losing a lot of gold because the value is not going to increase a lot, or at least the value will probably drop as soon as people will start needing all these different materials to start crafting all these different items. So really, my opinion is that you should wait. There will probably have a few opportunities when the patch will be launched, because for instance, we've seen with patch 10.0.7, as soon as people started to craft some of these items, some really became expensive. But again, it's in a long time, and I don't think investing right now is a good idea. So this is really my take on that. Personally, I lost some gold investing in some of these materials, so I would not really recommend you to do it. But again, it's up to you to see how you want to plan for patch 10.1.5, and especially for all these new crafted items from Naxxramas. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really just wanted to share the news with all of you. I'm sure that many people are going to be happy with this news, and also I'm sure that many people will enjoy the fact that there's going to have another opportunity to make a lot of gold with all these new crafted items. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great start of the weekend. Bye!